Living life in this never.
Mother's gonna say, you ain't hit me up, you ain't paid child support, you ain't did this. But at the end of the day, I only trust two people in this world. Me and the other ain't you. And I'm just out here to get money and bitches. Hey, talk to this dudes, man.
This is something that you gotta know. The time is now, so I gotta go. Put the hundreds on top. I've been gone for a second. They don't know me on the block. No. My homies don't say much. Look at shorty, but you can't touch. I've been waiting on a check. I've been waiting on respect. I've been waiting too long. Yo, nothing was the same till I took it. This is not a game. We've been waiting longer on a song to blow that never came. I've been telling everyone I know that I'ma hit the fame, and when I do, I'm only going harder. That'll never change. Hop into my fantasy. Boy became a casualty as soon as he.
Welcome to another episode of the Followed Out Podcast. This is episode 5, fully loaded. Today we got a pretty full docket of things to talk about, and we also have a big surprise for our viewers out there. We're live on video.
Yeah.
Hey.
Ooh, excellent. Cool.
So we're supposed to let us know when the video.
Yeah,
hit.
we're gonna start a little post on Facebook so people know we're going live.
Yeah, we kind of forgot to do that today.
But anyway, we're gonna be talking about a couple different things today. We got Vince Carter.
Oh yeah, we got some things to talk about with him.
We got a little bit about the sophomores
Yeah, I got some things.
and NBA loyalty.
Yeah.
Then we got some other stuff we might get to, but we'll see.
We'll see how much time
We'll see
got
what we
today.
get.
We got Kev here too. He hasn't talked yet.
Yeah,
Yo, I'm trying to just promote this.
he's
Usually
promoting
I
real
send-
quick.
I send it out to a few people. And then we
That's
just
all right. Me and Kev can, or me and Doug can
I'll just edit all
carry
this
the
out and
beginning of
post
the
it.
show.
No, that's fine. We leave it.
So yeah, we got video. Enjoy the view of all of our ugly mugs.
Ugly mugs.
That should have been the title.
Hi, Mom.
Damn. Hi, Mom. Is Mom watching?
Is my mom watching?
Yeah.
I don't know.
That would have been cool.
That would be interesting.
So
Almost done.
we'll wait to get started when Kev's ready.
Nah, I
but,
can talk. I can multitask. I just do I sound pretty good?
I don't know. Probably.
Oh, you can't tell.
gotta talk into the mic.
So what
I'd
are
have to record
what
it.
are your headphones for then?
My headphones are for like the music and shit on the
Yeah, that makes
computer.
Yeah, he's the sound guy. We should try to figure out how to get it so you can hear us.
I mean, you can do it, but
If we all had headphones on, we could do it easier with playback.
it wouldn't be what's it called? Like it wouldn't sync up to your voice.
Oh yeah, I know what you're saying.
All
So
right.
it would be hard for me
I
to
got
do.
one more.
So as you guys can see, we also have a whiteboard now.
We also have a whiteboard now. We got a couple viewers out there.
We
What's
got-
going
we
on?
got
Who's
some things
Polywog
happening.
100?
Hey! You said we weren't gonna do that.
Yeah, well, we're waiting for
that's my
Kev.
buddy. What's up, Polly?
Well, all right. Well, do you want to get started then, or what do you want
Yeah.
to do? All right. So Vince Carter's back in the NBA. It's the 22nd season.
Yeah.
Yeah, longest out of anyone who's ever played basketball. Most amount of seasons, which is pretty awesome. I mean,
22 seasons of
22
basketball.
seasons, yeah.
I was 4 years old when he started playing basketball.
Yeah, pretty nuts. Man, growing up, he was like the guy to watch. I love.
Bill Clinton was the president.
He was.
That's a good. That's
He
close.
was.
Is that true?
He
I might be
don't-
wrong.
He's older than Trey Young's dad.
Don't quiz me. Oh yeah, he is.
Trey Young, his new teammate.
That's fine. Same teammate, but yeah.
Huh?
They were on team last year.
Oh, I thought he got a different team.
No, same team.
All right. So
Well, his teammate.
Yeah, teammate. Just a
how
teammate.
many teams has he played for? So I got one. We got.
He's been on a
two.
bunch of teams.
All right, so
honestly.
he's been on the Raptors, he's been on the Nets, he's been on the Grizzlies, he's been on the
Magic.
Kings, Hawks, Magic,
A little bit of a journeyman, huh?
Mavericks, Suns. Wow.
Yeah, and now he's on the Hawks.
Wow. So
Yeah,
1,
he-
2,
he
3,
turned into a
4,
bit of a
5,
journeyman.
6, 7, 8. Oh yeah, he's a journeyman because
Yeah.
he went from a high flyer to he shoots threes now.
Yeah, that's pretty much his game. He transitioned his game very well, though. I mean, he used to just be in the air all the time, jumping around, but now he's just shooting.
Well, I mean, that's what you got to do when you get older.
No, I mean that's what most players are going to have to do, especially in this game. The game has changed so much that it's all on 3-point shooters.
What's his injury history look like?
I wouldn't have to.
He's been pretty healthy throughout his career.
I
or
mean,
what?
there's been some injuries, but nothing like catastrophic. I don't think.
He's just a durable guy.
I mean, he's 42 in the NBA. He's definitely durable.
42.
Yeah, it's pretty nuts.
And
In high
like
school,
that
it's
ain't
cool-
he
it's
ain't a
cool
quarterback. Like he's
Or this
running
cool
back and
fact.
forth.
in high school, they did a dunk contest, and he won, and then number 2 was Kevin Garnett.
Oh,
It's
really?
kind of dope. Yeah, they
That's
were in a
awesome.
dunk
I didn't know that.
Yep, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, back then I didn't really pay attention to anything like besides the NBA, college, high school, any prospects, nothing like that.
And fact check. What is Vince Carter on the 3-point list all time? I think he's 5 or 6. I want to
What's
say
he on the
Vince is
scoring
5.
list?
I don't
He's
know
gotta
about
be at
scoring
lea-
list,
I mean,
but I
he's
know
gotta
he's
be-
got over 2,000. I think he's got like 2,400 threes or something. Then let me look this up.
I miss the days of Vince Sanity.
He has 2,229
I was
three-pointers
close.
made.
Oh, it was close.
Let's
And-
see the
and what is he
the
all-time?
leaders. All time, he's 6.
He's 6. I knew
Mhm.
he was
There you
5
go.
or 6.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a baller, man. He's a beast. Was he? All right, so I kind of forget. He was with the Mavs. Was he? He wasn't on that championship team with Kidd. And,
No, he has no title.
He has no title.
title.
That's
Okay.
wild. 22 years, no title.
Yeah, he needs one, man. I just
Doubtful.
hope the Hawks just ball out this year,
No.
get a title.
Yeah, they ain't getting a title.
Nah, it's not gonna happen, but it'd be cool.
Um.
The fucking days of him and T Mac, bro. Like, remember the dunk contest between those two?
Oh yeah.
Best dunk contest of all time.
Cousins. Right?
Cousins.
They're cousins.
Oh yeah, I thought you were talking about DeMarcus Cousins. I'm
No,
like,
I
what?
mean.
Yeah,
T-Mac
no, they're
and
cousins.
Vince
Yeah.
Carter are cousins.
Yeah. Yeah, which is also crazy. And they were on the Raptors for a while together. I hope.
I'm
So
looking up. So
this
I seen
year,
something. Well, I was just looking up the I was seeing how many like first team.
thanks for that, Kev. I had a point.
Okay, okay. you
Well,
had a
here,
point. All
say
right.
it. What was it?
This year, Steph Curry's gonna make more career than Vince Carter.
Money was?
Mm-hmm.
Oh
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
Steph
20.
is a,
How many years has Steph got?
In the league.
It's just that Steph is a max player and Vince was never. He was a baller. I mean,
just
his
think
first few
it's
years.
crazy. The 22 years and he's already getting past.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, there's argument that Vince was a max player, but they treated
No, he was. At
they
one
treated
time.
max players differently back then.
Yeah, they didn't get paid as much.
It wasn't
TV
yeah,
deals weren't the same.
Yeah, and
But
it
you also
wasn't.
got to think there was less like
It was more
inflation.
yeah.
22 years ago,
Well, fuck
it's
yeah.
a lot different.
Yeah, for sure.
The price of $1 was different.
You seen the all decade teams like first, second, and third?
Oh yeah, I did. Do you got it? Do you got it or?
Let's meet that. I was looking for it, so I had it up.
I did have it at one point.
I was.
I know Curry's on there,
Let's see here.
obviously. LeBron, obviously. I don't know who else.
What else we got?
I mean, he was another cool thing is he was on every iteration of 2K since it came out.
The video game?
He's been in that game every single
That's
time.
pretty cool. People should call him Mr. 2K. Like that's.
Put Vince on the cover.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
think he'll get a Legend Edition?
I mean, as long as they keep putting like best of teams together, he'll be on every 2K that
Oh,
ever comes
yeah.
out.
Can I ask what happened to Sean?
I don't know. I think he's hiding somewhere in
think
the
Is
back.
he serious?
Sean's scared of the limelight.
He had a specific job.
He was like creeping on the stairs for a second there.
Get vodka Gatorades.
Seriously.
And he is gone. Sean, if you're listening, get us drinks. I'm trying to look up that they just came out with a poll a few days ago. It's the all decade team.
Yeah, I
and it's
remember
first,
reading it.
second, and third. And there's a few people left out. Dirk, I think maybe even Dwayne Wade was team 3 or left out. I'd have to.
I
wish
think
could
I only
find the
I think
stat.
I only read the starting lineup of that.
I wish I
Was
could
it on
find it.
NBA.com?
It might be, or it was on ESPN.
I think I seen it on Reddit NBA, but
Oh, here comes Sean.
You found it? Oh no, there's Sean.
Sean, come on in with the.
Sean, introduce yourself. He's our intern.
This is our intern, Sean.
Hey everyone, it's
He,
me.
he's
You have to talk into the mic, or well, they might be able to hear you.
he's bringing in bevs for everybody.
Hey world.
Sean, I already had. Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
first team is Steph Curry, James Harden, LeBron James, Kevin Durant, and Kawhi Leonard.
Okay,
Steph
okay.
Curry,
So hold
James
on.
Harden.
Steph Curry, James Harden, LeBron James, Kawhi Leonard, Kevin Durant.
Mm-hmm.
Love it.
Yeah, that's honestly makes sense.
That team combined for 10 rings over 10 years.
Okay.
All right, what do we got for team 2?
Second team, Chris Paul,
Yep.
Russell Westbrook, Ant Davis, Blake Griffin, and Carmelo Anthony.
Okay.
My boy, he made it.
Okay.
My man
might-
made it.
I might argue.
Russell.
No. Keep going.
What do you?
Melo only has 8 All-Stars with 3 All-NBAs. Ant Davis has 6 All-Stars with 3 All-NBAs. Blake Griffin has 6 All-Stars with 5
Yeah,
All-NBAs.
Blake Griffin, I could argue. with
Giannis
being in
has 3
Wait,
and
wait,
3.
keep going. Can
Yeah.
you get how many Chris Paul got?
Was I right so far?
Yeah, you're all right.
there. Oh man,
I'm looking for a foul.
I don't know Chris Paul's.
7 and 6.
Why is somebody calling you on here?
and that's a foul.
That's a foul.
Right
for
a
Doug.
foul
You're
for
right.
Doug.
Doug's getting a foul for that one. Now we have a board, so we
All
can
right,
keep
all right.
track.
So I have one more to guess. I don't want to get a foul
Go
because
ahead
I'm
and mute
doing
that
good
quick.
this far. Who was the third or that other person?
Russell Westbrook.
Russell
This is easy.
Westbrook. It's 5 and 5.
8 and 8.
Oh Jesus.
He's been an 8.
I didn't know. I said no foul because I already got
that
3
was,
right.
That was a guess. You didn't pretend to know.
Okay. So I know another one. Giannis is 3 and 3 with 1 MVP.
Giannis,
Correct?
I wouldn't
He's
put
three
him
and-
into the.
He's 3 and
all-decade,
3.
though.
It doesn't show the MVP.
Okay,
though.
so he's 3 and 3. I don't think he should be on that list. So what's the third team?
He's on the 13.
I know. What's the third team?
Dwayne Wade,
Yep.
Kobe Bryant,
Yep.
Paul George,
Okay.
LaMarcus Aldridge.
Okay.
Yes. I like
LaMarcus
Marcus.
Aldridge has 5 on his all NBA teams. His All Stars is 7 or 8.
How do you know this? Yeah, you're right. It's 7.
There's a reason
Okay.
he's here.
Because I watch NBA. Now, where is Damian Lillard? He is not on that list.
He's not on the top 3 teams.
Okay, we have to take Giannis off that list. I mean, he did.
I
win
wouldn't put.
MVP.
I wouldn't put Giannis on that list. He's only
Not
been in,
yet.
I wouldn't put Davis on the list either. They haven't been
I
in the
wouldn't
league
put
young,
Davis
long
on
enough.
the list either. I want it.
It's
I
an
agree with
all-decade
you.
team, so
And
you gotta
if
go
I
from
had-
2010
so who-
to-
Can you say who was snubbed? Do you have who was snubbed on there?
I?
Yeah. Does it say?
No, there's after the 3rd team, it doesn't
Shit.
show anything.
Okay, Damian Lillard is snubbed to me. I think that Dirk was snubbed. I don't know his stats off the top of my head, but I would say that you take Anthony Davis off for Dirk. Damian Lillard, I mean, I hate to say it, but if you're taking a third, I forgot what other one might have got snubbed. Carmelo maybe because it's 8 and 3. He was an absolute dominant, but there was another player I forget who had better accolades than that.
So, who are you just talking about? Damian Lillard's got
When did he come in the league?
he's got 4 All-Stars and 1 All-NBA.
He's got 4 and 1.
Yeah.
Okay, so
He joined in
yeah,
2000
so maybe you
2012.
can't take him for Giannis, but
6th
Damian
overall
has
pick.
been so dominant to me.
Yeah, Brady
As a-
came in the league. His rookie season alone was.
He was
Crazy.
good since he came in.
he was
yeah.
rookie of the year his rookie season.
Yeah.
And he made All-NBA 17-18 season.
Yep.
So,
I do like Paul.
I'd say he's
George
probably
on
at his
that
peak,
list.
right?
That's his peak. I mean, I think he's in his prime right now. So.
Yeah, but prime, whatever.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, this is off the top. Paul George, 5 All NBAs.
I don't know.
Does it say?
I went to a different page. Hold on.
Oh, okay. I was just thinking.
Paul George, he was on that list. Okay, come on.
Yeah, I seen a funny stat. Not funny, but cool stat. So in
6
2021,
and 5.
Paul
Oh,
George
you're
is
just
6
going
and
for it.
5.
I
You're
don't
right. It's 6 and 5.
I am.
my
Yeah.
man.
Let's fucking go.
My man.
You see, I do not have that on
No,
my
I'm
screen.
looking at it.
That's all off the top.
Yeah, that was 6 All-Stars, 5 All-NBAs for the people who are confused right now at what we're talking about.
All right.
Call me fucking Nostradamus.
So 2021 free agency. There's gonna be 26 teams with a max spot out of 30
Why is that?
because the league's changing so much, and there's a
So there
but
was-
is it just gonna mean that the max players now are gonna renegotiate their contracts
I
to
mean that's
get
possible.
higher paid salary because everybody's signing 3-year extensions, 3 years right now or two, whatever
Yeah,
they're
so
signing.
they're all signing those. So 2021 is going to be just a huge free agency.
Everybody wants
26,
more money.
26 teams can offer a max contract to a player.
Wow.
So
They're
like,
just gonna pay their best player, I guarantee it.
maybe
There's
I mean,
not gonna be too much jumping.
you never
around.
know. What happened this year? There's
That's-
so much jumping around.
No,
That's-
yeah, but if everybody's getting paid more, it's not like anybody has an advantage. They're just gonna get paid more. The scale's just gonna go up. It's good for the players.
I
think.
mean, I could see that, but I could also see teams rearranging.
Well, I mean, that does every year. You're right.
Yeah.
I mean, this offseason was awesome. That
yeah,
was
it was the best offseason of all time.
Yeah, that
But
was
last
cool.
year I said the same thing.
Did you?
Yeah, so I
It's
feel
like every year.
That also goes to my point of like there's no loyalty left in the NBA
Yeah.
with teams to players and players to teams.
Longest tenure player in the NBA
Look
right
at
now
you,
with their
Doug.
team.
What a segue.
That's good, right?
Yeah.
The
Keep it going.
All right, well, I'll keep it going. The longest tenured player for the team right now is Steph Curry 11 years with the Warriors.
It's crazy.
Everybody
It's
just
crazy.
bounces around. It's not the same. That three of the Spurs guys just retired, but Tony Parker switched teams and whatnot.
And Dirk too. But
Yeah, but those guys are gone. The day and age of staying with that one team that you
No,
get
that's-
drafted with is probably gone.
yeah, it's for sure gone.
I mean,
People are,
why would you?
They always say they're going to stay. Giannis, they always say that, but you keep
Yeah.
losing, and by maybe just a smidge, you're going to want to team up with that
Paul
extra
George,
all-star.
when he stayed in OKC, he threw a big party. He says he's here for good, all that. The next season, he demands a trade.
His heart was in L.A.
The next season.
His heart has been
No,
in L.A.
yeah, I mean-
he went to high school in L.A.
Yeah, for
He
sure,
played
for
for
sure.
Fresno in Los Angeles, and he also played. He also wanted to play for L.A.
It honestly confused me when he stayed in OKC.
Yeah.
Him and Westbrook were just friends, I guess.
I see. This is switching topics a little bit off that. Is that?
Hit it.
Did you look about? Did you see anything about the Team USA?
What about him? I mean,
They're doing practices. They're cutting
Yeah.
people. They cut Thaddeus Young, and they also cut Adebayo. And Adebayo
He's
is
good.
He's one of the best shot blockers in the game. But I
Yeah.
get why they cut him.
they got Mitch Robinson, who's pretty similar.
I think here we go. Maybe this won't play, but yeah, I'm glad. So they kept Marvin Bagley the third.
Yeah, love him.
They kept Derek White, but they got rid of those two. And they have 17 players on the roster, but they have an injured Kyle Lowry and Marcus Smart
I heard Mitch Robinson was out with just like a knee sprain
from
too.
Summer League.
Yeah,
Yeah. That was all I had to say about
they're
that.
a fun
They're-
team
they're-
though. I can't wait to watch them play.
Yeah.
And Twitch and Team US Twitch and the NBA partnered up, so they'll all be live on Twitch.
Who are the biggest ones playing? Have you seen the full roster? Ant, can you bring up that roster by any chance? It's
What's
Team
the roster?
USA, the upcoming Team USA.
So the 2019 or
Team
2020?
USA basketball roster.
I don't know.
I mean,
What
they
year would
got
that be?
Kemba
2020?
Walker's on the team,
They
so
have Kemba,
yeah, he's probably honestly the biggest one on the team.
Donovan Mitchell,
Yeah.
De'Aaron Fox, Jason Tatum.
Tatum, forgot about him.
Did you look it up?
Got a lot of
I
Celtics.
didn't
They
look
got a lot
it
of
up. I
Celtics
just
on
got
the
named
team.
5. I'm actually curious of the whole 17.
All right. We got Marvin Bagley,
Yep.
Harrison Barnes,
Okay.
Jalen Brown,
Mhm.
De'Aaron Fox,
Yep.
Joe Harris, who
Love
I've
him.
never seen before.
Stop
Love-
for 1 sec.
love
First
Joe Harris.
5, all young and rising stars.
Well,
All-
This is just in
I'm
alphabetical.
not talking about all.
Harrison,
they're all-
Harrison Barnes is kind of.
Okay, you're
I
right.
wouldn't- I
He's
wouldn't have
he's
him.
he's a veteran.
This is just alphabetical order.
Okay, but
Oh, okay.
the other ones like Joe Harris.
I love
three-point
Joe
shooting winner.
Harris.
Yeah, they're all the other guys are rising.
He's
So
probably
keep
the best
going with the next
3-point
5.
shooter in the
We
league.
got Kyle Kuzma,
Oh, I love it.
Brooke
Yep.
Lopez, Kyle
interesting.
Lowry,
Yep.
Chris Middleton, and Donovan Mitchell is the next 5.
Okay. I actually
All-
like that.
all good
Brooke,
picks.
When he's a Brooke, they kind of threw me off.
Yeah,
I
me
didn't
too,
think,
me too.
I don't think
I
Brooke was
didn't- I
going to
didn't
make
pick
Team
him.
USA. But
He's an ugly son of a bitch.
But
Yeah.
they need that. I mean, he's
I mean,
he's
they
a
don't
big who
need
can
Brooke
shoot.
Lopez on the the USA team. Now he
I
gets to say he played on the USA
Yeah.
team. He's at the end of his career. Maybe take Brooke early in his career. But
He's
let's
probably
see
a
the next
better
5.
player now though with his shooting.
Yeah, I know. He averaged over 20.
I
20
mean,
and 10.
like for that type of team, that's what
Yeah,
they need.
yeah,
is
you're right.
stretch bigs. That's why Melo was so good.
No,
on
I
that
know. I
team.
agree. Wait, Melo.
On Team USA.
Oh, I
Not
thought.
this team.
I'm sorry. I thought you meant Melo to the Bucks. How Brooke Lopez
Oh,
was.
no,
And I'm
no,
like,
no.
you're throwing me off there.
No.
Okay.
All right, we got Mason Plumlee,
Yep.
Marcus Smart, Jason Tatum, PJ Tucker, and
That-
Miles Turner.
See, that throws me off.
Miles.
PJ Tucker. Like PJ Tucker's a baller, but how is PJ Tucker Team USA?
He doesn't really fit.
That doesn't
I mean,
even make sense.
So many people dropped
Anthony-
out. Like,
I don't mean to cut you off. Read me the next 2 and then look up PJ Tucker's career points per game, please.
Kemba Walker
Yeah, I agree.
and Derek White. That's
Okay,
all of them.
make your point, and then look up that points per game.
I forgot what I was gonna say.
I'm sorry.
Oh,
about
Miles
that.
Plumlee. I mean, I
Yeah,
don't
that
think he
kinda
fits
throws
either.
Me off too.
He's just a big body. But
Yeah, but like that the PJ Tucker, I think he's at like a
he's
10,
probably,
10
probably there
points
just
per
for
game.
defense.
Yeah.
I'll check it out.
He's a defender,
Yeah.
but he doesn't get paid much. Some of these guys on there are just on there because none of the real,
Yeah,
none of the
For
real.
a ton of people dropped out of the USA basketball.
Career,
He's got to be right around 10. I don't give him maybe 10.
I think it's 7.4.
Is it? Yeah, that
Yeah.
sounds
That
right.
sounds about right.
That's come on. USA team 7.4.
But they'll still win.
Yeah.
I don't know. We got Giannis on the Greek team.
so we might not win.
We might not win.
But we have a lot of. I mean, we have the whole team of NBA talent.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of those guys like Kemba, Donovan Mitchell.
Right.
I mean, I forgot Jason. Like Jason
we got
Tatum
at least
steps
half
up.
the team as a starting caliber player.
Yeah.
Maybe more than half.
Yep, and our defense is going to be killer with that team.
For sure. We got
That
Lowry.
was a good little segment talking about that. That's going to be interesting. Now, do we? When
can't
do
wait
we
for that
even
to start.
play? I don't want you to look that up because that.
I have no idea.
I don't know either. Should we look that up then?
What
Like
we-
when is
When
the
is the
team
Olympics?
Well,
Yeah,
they're
when is
practicing
it?
now. It's got
Next summer?
It's got to be Summer Olympics, right?
Next summer.
2020.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
That
Don't
does.
even
Or
look
is
it
it
up.
winter?
No,
It's not Summer Olympics.
It's
It's
not the
not?
summer.
No. It's not summer.
Is it this winter then, or next winter Olympics? It's got to be.
It can't be. It's got to be summer. It can't be during
gonna
the
find
NBA
it
season.
out.
We probably sound. Just
Yeah.
sorry about that. We're just trying to figure
It's,
it out.
it's Summer Olympics.
Yeah,
so
it can't be
Summer
during the
Olympics of
NBA
It'll be
season.
this summer, yeah, 2020.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Kuzma, he says he can be a third star.
On the Lakers?
Yeah,
Yeah. I mean,
I think that with enough
what about
touches.
Cousins? I mean,
Yeah, absolutely. But Kuzma's young and running, and
yeah, I could see him being the third
I
star.
wonder what Kuzma averaged last year. It had to be like
I think
18.
I think it was 19.
Okay.
I think he was
I'm
close
gonna-
to
I
20.
can figure it out if you want.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
Keep
just-
talking.
Yeah.
Okay,
I
yeah,
think it was
just
close
check
to
the-
20, but I might be right with 18.
So first year, you're learning everything.
Right.
Second year, you're making your adjustments. Third year, that's when you start to shine.
Yeah.
The Kyle Kuzma, the Donovan Mitchell,
Ooh.
the Jason Tatum.
18-19, he was 18.7 points per game.
Oh,
19,
you
yeah,
said
very
19, I
close,
said
very close,
18.
yeah.
Meet me in the middle.
So yeah,
pretty good.
I'm excited to see all of them play. The third year players. It's
Yeah.
only up from here, I think.
I agree with
Also, I'm excited to see second year players
that. Yeah.
like Marvin Bagley. I like him a lot.
I like him too.
Luka Doncic is fucking great.
Yeah.
I can't wait to just watch him and KP together.
Yeah, that's
gonna be
gonna
nuts.
Fun. I wonder if Luka will have like a slump season, kind of. Mitchell didn't.
I think
have a
his
slump
numbers will
season.
go down just because he's got more power on his team.
Yep.
Like KP's gonna take his numbers down a little bit.
Which one of the sophomores would you want on your team?
Luka,
I would want a list quick. I don't just
Luka or Trae Young in my opinion, or Jaren Jackson Jr. too. His defense is pretty fucking fire.
So we got 2019.
Well, now you've gone through 3.
Yeah, I can't pick one, man.
You got to pick
I'm
one.
not all right, then I'd pick Luka.
You got any reasons, or you just
He's
pick
just
Luka?
he's a 19-year-old going on 35. Like he's that mature in the game. He knows basketball.
I was like, where are you going with that? You
No,
got
he-
a lot of injuries.
Yeah,
No,
I
he's been
honestly-
playing pro basketball for like 6 years already in overseas.
I'd have to go. I'd probably have to go Luka or Trey.
You got it. I mean, Trey's nice.
His second half of the season was phenomenal.
Yeah.
John Collins for them, very good player too.
Yep,
He's
yep.
young.
The Hawks are fun. They're fun to watch.
Yep, I remember betting on them, and they were down like 30 points second quarter, 30-60 going into halftime. Third quarter, crept back, cut it to 5. Fourth quarter, took the game. That was versus the Bucks. They won. That was pretty cool.
Trey gets a lot of like praise for his shooting, but his passing is there. He's a grown man with passing.
Yeah, for sure. Yep.
Same with Luka.
You like comparing these kids to grown men, dude.
Yo, yeah.
They are kids,
any-
man.
Now with the camera, not to go through the Twitch, but do we have a solid base? Does anybody comment on the camera, good quality, anything like that, or does it look?
I haven't really been reading it.
Okay, I was just curious how, if anything, like if it looks clear to them too.
It looks like there's a nice little conversation going.
Okay,
Sweet.
Yeah, so
Let
Okay.
her rock.
so
that's cool. Let us know what you think of the studio. What do you want to see on
We
screen?
worked hard on this.
Me and Doug probably spent 5 hours planning and moving things around. It was pretty wild.
Yeah, it was a good time.
shout out to you two. What
We got-
about the
we got some
LeBron?
good lighting and
We're
shit.
talking about who's LeBron's rival.
Yeah, we found this on
Oh, yeah, we
on
seen-
Reddit.
we
This
seen
was a
that on
post
Reddit.
about who is LeBron James' rival
In a
throughout his entire career.
post said, I don't mean to
No, go ahead,
start
go
the
ahead.
segment, but the post said that Paul Pierce played him 34 times
It was
in
30,
the regular season.
39 games in the regular season, 30 games in the playoffs.
Yeah, but to me, that
But
was
does that
definitely
make you a rival?
No, I don't.
It makes your team a rival.
They might. Okay, so if you take me back to that
that's,
era,
That's where you got to find your rivals.
but Doug, if you take me back to that era, they might have been. It's just I'm being biased now because I'm thinking like the Warriors and like maybe Paul George and those Pacers.
So the way I
playoffs.
see it is, LeBron didn't really go at him. Like he plays hard. LeBron plays
no,
hard against
LeBron
everyone.
and Paul Pierce did duke it out.
Well, you
That's
got to
back
think
when,
like who's the leader of the playoff Celtics versus
It was
LeBron.
Paul Pierce and it was LeBron, and they did guard each
Even
other.
if they're
This
not
is when
guarding each
LeBron
other
was
the whole game.
no, LeBron was a lockdown defender at the time.
Yeah, that was
he
his
locked up
peak
Paul
of
Pierce.
defense.
Well, he tried to. Paul still averaged 25 a game. It's no stopping him.
I would
But
say Kevin Durant's in the speaking and
Yeah,
the talking
we
for
said
that.
And we were just talking about it when we first read the topic. And
When they play,
yeah,
they play hard on each other.
Yeah, Kevin Durant definitely was
Curry.
at one point 24 or 34 and 4 against LeBron in any type of game, playoffs included. Now, I mean, he's definitely he's
Yeah,
evened up
yeah.
the number a little bit. He's got the
Yeah,
ring,
for sure.
swept him in the finals 2 years ago.
Curry, I would call Curry a rival too, just because it's so hyped up between them two.
Yeah, true. They played 5 times, but Durant. It was the Warriors team to me and Durant. I don't really think it was Curry, LeBron, even though they were the leaders of the team. It was like that Warriors dynasty. But you're right.
Yeah.
because Steph is the face.
The way the
it
media was making it out to be is like LeBron
Yeah, you
versus
saw
Warriors.
Steph's face, and then you saw.
Yeah.
And then who was the All-Star game? Wasn't there a Team Steph and Team LeBron?
Yeah,
That
at one
year?
point. There was
2 years ago.
2 years ago.
And then last
The
year
first time they
was
did the whole
Giannis,
pick-
LeBron.
Yep.
So they did portray it and make it out.
Yeah,
to be
that was a big thing in the
Christmas
in the media
Day
then.
games. They made it all. They made it always
Yep.
Warriors Cavs, the big game.
Yep.
So, I know we said we wouldn't do this, but my girlfriend's definitely watching at home, and
Okay.
she commented, and it's still signed in to follow NBA. So,
Nice.
so we just made a comment on our own.
Nice. Just so everyone
Question.
knows that wasn't us.
That was not me. She wants us to paint the walls white.
Hey, I saw
Okay.
our team.
I don't think we can do that, but we'll try.
for the first time in a while, and he told me he's been listening to the podcast.
Yeah, I saw him at the dog park the other day.
I saw him last. I saw him last night at maybe the York or in something.
Oh,
I've never been there.
And he told me he was like he loves the podcast, but he was like you should just slow down a little bit.
yeah.
So I'm-
we
I
know.
think we've slowed
know.
down pretty good.
I was
Yeah,
about
no.
to say I think I'm doing way better than
Yeah,
I've been.
for sure.
Nice and relaxed.
And with the camera on, it kind of adds like it's a little bit different because before you could do whatever, get like real loud, like
Yeah,
this adds a little bit of something. But getting off topic, so I mean, we for our NBA points, we went over a lot. We didn't really talk about the loyalty, but he did bring it up. Doug, you were saying there's
Yeah, I
no
mean,
freaking loyalty.
There really isn't loyalty anymore.
To each other, there is. I feel like not to
players?
the organizations no more.
Yeah, players on players, yeah, for sure.
Yep.
Like
just so you guys know, you went a full half hour, full NBA.
Wait,
pretty good.
what are we at?
that's what we
27
do,
minutes.
Ant.
Wait, really?
Yeah,
That did not feel like 27
that's
minutes.
pretty good.
That's what I'm saying.
So that was a perfect timing.
Yeah, but I think we can get into some fun stuff
Could
now.
you hit a slide?
I want to
so I
talk
could chug
about
my
some
beer?
feet.
I want to talk about Antonio Brown's feet.
all right. So we'll talk about that in 1 sec. But you
All right.
gotta slam your drink.
What the fuck?
Oh yeah, give it a little slam.
Cheers, folks.
Cheers. To a half
Hey,
hour.
can
in.
they see? Can they see you as well?
Should we take a little break? Yeah, they can see me.
You think we need a little break? You said.
What?
You say we need a little break?
We can if you want, or we can keep going.
I'm good to keep going or take a break.
Can you hit it with a 30-second break?
Yeah, we're gonna take a 30-second break. We will be right back.
You fell in love with the city. You fell in love with the stars. Your fake smile doesn't get me. I know exactly who you are.
Wasted all my time, living for the wrong things. I think you got it right. When you said we'll see what fall brings, falling on my knees. Well, begging for my heartstrings, giving all I had and asking nothing back for everything. Made your mind, you made your mind up and I lost mine. I'm faded off lies and I can't lie. You're so lame, pure, but it's alright, I'm fine. You're lost in conversations about nothing,
Okay,
but
we're
you're
back
still
live again.
going
We are
in
back
my
live
lane
again.
when
Hey,
you're
Sean,
down
if you're
now.
listening, can you
Late at
I don't
night
mean to
when the
cut you
drugs
off.
wear off
Sean,
and the
bring
drinks
us
won't
another
kill it.
drink.
Welcome to the club, I've been here for a minute. You can stand
Sean,
outside,
if
you
you're
ain't paid for a
watching,
ticket
please bring us another
now.
drink.
No more games, it's no more
Got
games.
off the NBA.
Yeah. So Antonio Brown,
Living a life.
what's going
We got
on
a
with
couple
him?
things on him.
Yeah.
Antonio Brown's feet.
He's having a rough week.
Them shits look
What?
disgusting.
Can you show
Have
that?
we seen the picture? I think I can find it. Hold on.
If not, I don't know if anybody wants to see his feet, but he's got
I think we gotta show it.
frostbite.
Yeah, they look. So what happened? He stepped in a cryotherapy.
So he
thing?
went into cryotherapy without his shoes
Well,
on?
no. First, he had an injury to his feet,
Yes. Okay.
and
So
he
I didn't
tried,
know that.
he
That's
tried to
apparent.
fix it with the cryotherapy.
without
Is what I
shoes
think
on
is
though.
happening.
He
Yeah.
didn't have shoes or socks.
You're
And
supposed to wear flip flops, I think.
No, I think. Oh, I don't know what you're supposed to wear, so I don't want to sound like that. But I think you're supposed to wear some sort of footing.
Yeah.
And he gave himself a 2 to 3 week frostbite. I didn't see it actually.
Oh, the picture's disgusting.
Hold on. Yeah, it's nasty. I don't know if this is the injury or if this is the frostbite.
I seen the frostbite, so I don't know.
It was the bottom of his
I'm
feet,
looking
right?
up the frostbite right now on my screen.
Well, we got some other stuff going on with him too.
Yeah, but
we'll talk
I
about
do
that in
want
a
to.
sec.
We will talk about that. I'm not getting
All
any
right,
feet on
just
it.
so
I don't really wanna
everybody
see this
can
dude's
see it.
feet anyways. I don't really.
Here is Antonio Brown's feet right now.
Can you throw that around?
Yuck.
Disgusting.
Can you talk? Can you turn it?
Yeah.
How bad did he froze these bastards?
Look at that.
Oh, whoa.
It's like all dead skin. Or
He's not
something.
gonna be
Get that off their screen. Get that out of there.
Okay, so Antonio Brown's feet are coming off the screen.
So how long is it? He projected.
It's 2 to 3 weeks. They said
Oh, that's it.
it's 2 to 3 weeks. He'll be practicing one week of training camp before week 1 of the NFL season starts.
That's if he gets a helmet, right?
Good
Yeah.
point, Doug.
So-
Do you know about that? You want to talk about it, or
He's,
Anthony?
he's refusing to play if they don't let him wear his 10-year-old helmet. But he he went out onto the field during training camp with his old Steelers helmet that he had painted silver. And he put the Raiders logo on it, but it was the wrong color of silver.
His coach is behind him. His coach says that
Oh,
he
really?
should. His coach is behind him fully. He won't.
Shit.
He won't make a bad move in the media against that player. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
Gruden
yeah, it
isn't
makes
gonna
sense.
take a stab at Antonio Brown. You don't want to poke a bear.
Right.
You know what I mean? And then he doesn't want to play at all. But I think it's crazy. He wants to use a 10-year-old outdated helmet.
What's the reasoning behind
He
that?
says
Because-
he claims he can't see.
I think they said that's lighter too. Actually, like, you put it on the scale and it weighs less.
Well, yeah, I'm
Probably
sure it
because
does
there's-
because it doesn't have the
there's-
technology in it.
Exactly. 10-year-old technology is
Okay.
different.
So his old one's later.
His old one's lighter, and he could see more. And he's claiming that. And there's a mandatory rule that says what you're supposed to have. Oh, I'm sorry for smacking that. If you guys heard the weird noise on the regulations of what size and shit. So he's like,
Yeah, like he's basically
everybody in
trying
the
to
league
cheat.
is.
Everybody's
yeah,
got to wear those
everybody's
helmets.
got to wear it. He can't be the only. Everybody's gonna want their old helmet.
So
then.
it makes a little bit more sense to me now why it was such a
But
thing.
yeah, like I don't know if he's just doing this to do it or if he's doing it because of Hard Knocks and he wants to turn it into a reality show. I'm interested to
I could see that.
what happens on
could
Tuesday.
see
Are they Hard Knocks?
Yeah, the Raiders are on Hard Knocks.
Oh, this is media play.
Yeah, this is all
But,
this
like,
is then.
This is all a show.
Well, it'll on Tuesday we'll find out. Like if they don't mention it,
Oh, it'll be on there.
so this
I
Hard
don't-
Knocks starts on Tuesday.
Gruden controls what is shown.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Hey, Sean.
so he has the final say, and I don't think he's not thrilled about all this bullshit.
Right.
I mean, who would
Right.
be?
Sorry for texting. I must have Sean.
That's all right.
All right.
Okay,
So
so
Antonio
listen.
Brown's a fuck.
I want to fucking shout out to my baseball team is the Mets. They won 15 out of 16 games. They went from having a .04 or a 0.4% chance of making the playoffs to a 54% chance. They were 18 and a half games back, and now they're maybe a couple games back from that wild card. And I just think it's crazy. They have a rookie, Pete Alonso, going crazy. I know you guys don't really.
Oh no, I'm a little up to date.
because they've been. All
I can
over
talk
the
Yankees.
media.
That's it.
Yankees, they won today. I think the
I mean,
score
I
was
haven't watched
1-0 when I was at work today. All the guys were freaking betting on them. They're all Yankees fans, so they were all watching it.
How is work going?
I
You like it there?
It's long hours, but
Tell us, what are you doing there?
selling cars.
That's
Nice.
what they got. You sold cars today?
I didn't sell any cars today. I'm shadowing.
Okay.
So I start. I get Tuesday, Wednesday off, and then I start Thursday on the floor by myself.
By
And, like,
yourself.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
come buy a car
Wow.
from you your first day.
All right, that'd be amazing. Listen to this though. Like, it's like you could kind of tell how you'll do, but my personality, I could talk to anybody. Some of the people don't like. They're not even friendly. They don't want to talk to anybody.
Yeah.
So like, and you get. It's how much you sell. That's how much you make, basically. So
Yeah.
if you do good, you can make a lot of money.
So can we expect to see Kevin Rivette car sales within a year?
Yeah, hopefully. If I get 200, they send me on a cruise. So that's how you
You're
know I
just
do
gonna
good.
open up your own corner lot.
I was thinking about that.
We know
Just
you
doing-
were.
Just
We know
doing,
you
like
were.
exotic, like a few exotic cars or something.
You could
like
be our first sponsor.
Don't do exotic cars. Do cars that everybody wants to buy.
Somebody talk about that. That's kind of talk about the sponsorship.
Well, we don't
program.
want to get too far into it. But
Yeah, no, it's
Wait,
just,
okay,
it's
so
just
it's
an
not-
idea right now. We're
Oh,
not
it's
really,
not live yet.
we're
No,
hoping to have sponsorship opportunities.
Yeah. We've had a couple people contact us about it.
On a 3-tier program, possibly.
There'll be tiers.
Yeah.
We don't know how many.
We're
yet.
still working on it.
That would include. What I mean, do we want to go over it a little bit or not yet? But I think
No, I
we
don't
not
think-
until
we
we
it's
can
not
got.
give
set in
30
stone
seconds
yet.
on it. No,
It's not really set in stone.
We
Well,
gotta
basically you
flesh
get,
it all
you get
out.
music in the beginning, possibly. You know, you could get the shout out. You could with a package, you could write your own script and you say it, or
Yeah, like
create one.
voiceovers and
You know,
stuff like that.
there's going to be possibilities.
There's some ideas kicking around.
What else do we? How not to like cut it, but how long are we in now? 42.
35.
Oh, that 27 to 35 felt longer than the 1 to 27.
So
Excuse me.
we had wrote down some ideas. We got fantasy picks.
Yeah.
I know it's that time of the
It's
season.
that time of the year where NFL fantasy drafts are happening.
it's a
Am
good
I supposed
pick.
to have some picks ready?
Yeah,
No, you
this-
might not
this
have to
is
have
you.
picks ready, but who's your keeper?
Who am I
Who did-
targeting?
No, didn't you get to keep
I have a
somebody
terrible
each year?
keeper
Who
because
is it?
my team was terrible last year.
Who do you have?
So I got to preface this. Last year, my top 3 picks tore their ACLs.
Oh wow.
Who are they? Garoppolo?
I had Jay Ajayi,
Okay.
Jerick McKinnon, and Cooper Kupp.
Okay.
All 3 of them tore their ACLs. Aaron Rodgers was my quarterback. He got injured. So, like, I ended up having to drop everybody on my team. Every single person I drafted, I dropped at some point in the season and had to pick up people off the waivers. So, the best player on my team was Philip Lindsay.
Okay.
So, that's who I had to keep.
Okay.
And that sucks because
Gotcha.
he's not even the first 3 rounds.
Now, are you guys each year you're doubling up?
No, just the cost increases, but it doesn't double
Okay.
because that would be insane.
Okay. I did think.
How
for a
long have you
minute-
been doing? How long have you been in the same league?
Like 6 years, I think, maybe 5 years. I don't know. We started at $20. We're up to 150 now.
Have you? I was in a league with your brother last year, and I think we both did horrendous. Me and
Yeah.
Brian. Yeah, we were in a league together with like Andres and a few other people.
Brian told me, I think, about that.
Dude, that
last
was
year.
terrible.
Honestly, I think you're better off just
Auto drafting.
We're
auto
saying-
drafting.
We're saying that we're getting some delay on the voice to video.
Yeah, I tried to fix it. I don't know if it's fixed.
Alright.
So
Well,
it's a delay. So
It's just vocal to camera.
that sucks. Is it because of the camera quality?
It might be because I switched scenes and something happened. I don't know.
well, it's our first
It
time
says
doing
it's
video.
good, so it must. I delayed our voice a little bit, so it probably
We should be good then.
fixed it off.
Okay.
Whatever. Anyway, big fantasy picks I like this year. The wide receivers:
Which ones?
Julio Jones,
Juju?
Juju. Somebody kept him, so I'm not looking at him, but I would take him.
Is Michael?
I had
who has
Antonio
Michael
Brown,
Thomas?
clearly I would not take. Michael Thomas is good. Nuke's good. You know, take all those guys, obviously. But I'm just so worried about all the running backs.
Grab the tight end Kittle from San Francisco. Garoppolo loves him.
Obviously, grab the best tight end in the league. Second best.
Is he the second? Okay.
Yeah. But, like, a lot of people will draft running backs first. And I would like to do that, but I don't know. This talent at running back right now is so weird. It's like you can't really tell who's going to actually play this year.
Le'Veon Bell, Jets. Let's go Jets.
Like, I might take him. He's
I would.
available.
He's going to get a lot of touches.
But, I mean, if the Jets are bad and they're losing games, he's not going to get a lot of touches because they're going to be throwing the whole time.
Shout out to Sean. He told me if I shout him out, he will get me a drink.
Shout out to
Sean, I shouted you out.
So preseason started now, or it's starting soon?
Preseason has just started.
Yeah, preseason started Thursday.
Okay.
So, I mean, there's a lot of
there's not a
Giants
lot to
haters.
see.
There's a lot of freaking Giant haters out there. And Daniel Jones came out like 6 for 6,
He
put
was
everything
slinging.
in the right positions. Timing. That's what was most important.
He
Timing.
had a perfect passer rating
He
in the
did?
first draft.
That was, yeah, he was in freaking insane.
That's pretty
what team's he on?
pretty wild.
He's on the Giants. And a lot
And
of people
everybody hated
now,
on him
yeah,
'cause
they're
they
hating
picked
on
him
He's
in the
from
first
Duke.
round.
He was a senior from Duke.
Okay.
And there
I
was
think it was the first round. Was he first round pick?
he was a first round pick, and they could have got Dwayne Haskins, but instead
And
their
Dwayne
rival-
Haskins did terrible. So,
That's a win.
That's a win.
well, I mean,
That's a win.
for the one drive of the preseason.
True, for
that
the
we
one
saw.
drive that means nothing in the preseason.
The only thing that preseason is good for is seeing who gets injured, basically, from a fantasy perspective. At least the first week, like, you're not going to get any information. Because you're playing against defenses where it's the second and third string guys.
I seen today that Jameis Winston is a sleeper. I'm reading that at
Yeah,
work.
he could be really good.
To me,
think of all
though,
his weapons.
Yeah, but to me though, he's like the flukiest player in the NBA or in the NFL. He'll give you like that's a foul, but he'll he'll give you like 3-0. You know what I'm saying? 3 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. And the next game he'll throw
It'd be
one.
the opposite.
Exactly, 1 touchdown, 4 picks,
I
3
agree with you.
picks. He's so fluky.
I think they have a really bad offensive line. I don't really follow the Buccaneers that much, so
Yeah.
I don't know, but I think that's part of his problem. But like he's got Mike Evans, OJ Howard.
Yep.
Like he's got people to throw the ball to.
Yep. I can't wait for the NFL to start. I love throwing in parlays.
Yeah.
Be like $20, pick 5 teams, win I don't know a few $100s. It just gets fun.
Here's my pick of the year. It's Kerryon Johnson. Just take him.
Is that like a
He's dirted people in the past because there's always a hype train around him.
okay?
But this year there's no hype.
So now he's
So
gonna
this is the
outperform.
year. This is the
Okay.
year where he's gonna outperform his draft.
Super Bowl
Draft
winner.
You heard it here first.
He's not gonna win the Super Bowl.
No, Super Bowl winner. Give me your prediction.
Who's gonna win the Super Bowl?
Yes, sir.
I mean,
Browns.
I don't know. Obviously, I want to say the Eagles. It's
Okay.
possible, but
I'm gonna say the Browns.
Hey,
I honestly don't
you
hate
guys-
it. But I think that's just a hype, and it's not. They're not gonna. They might make the playoffs. They might do good in the playoffs, but I don't think they're going to the Super Bowl.
The year you guys won, I called it after week 4. You guys were dominating. I'm like, if the Eagles
Kev always
stay like
does that.
this, you guys are going to win the Super Bowl. And you guys won the Super Bowl.
I think obviously the Chiefs are a big candidate.
I
to
have
win.
Jets Chiefs. Or
I don't think the Jets are going to make the Super Bowl, but they might make the playoffs.
I think they can make the AFC Championship if they get an easy road. Like a couple, like, you
They're
know.
not- the problem.
you get the tight. Who knows? You
the
just
problem
get so
in,
many
in the
trash.
AFC East is you can't get out of it. You know,
Because
you
it's on.
have to have the best or the whatever to get into the wild card. Like you have to have a really good record because you're not going to beat the Patriots.
They go 1-1 every year.
The Jets and the Patriots.
Yeah, Dolphins split them every year too for like the last 25 years. Maybe we got
Yeah,
swept
but
once.
still, like the Patriots just beat everybody
they
else.
do because they beat the shit out of the Bills.
Yeah.
They grabbed those 2 wins on the Bills. And
Although
some-
the Bills look pretty good this year, their defense is insane.
and that QB's no joke. What's his name again?
Josh Allen?
Allen.
He's got
He can-
wheels.
He can run like
Yeah.
yeah, but we saw him in person. We saw that game. But I don't. He ran for like 100. I don't know how he will do because now they know he's a runner. When the season first
Yeah.
starts, it's so hard to adjust your defense week to week. You know what I'm saying? You're already on your
Well,
scheme.
the other thing is that he has a bomb for an arm. So even if you stack the box, he can throw it 70 yards downfield.
Yeah. So okay. But I don't think he'll be running 100 a game. I mean, that just
No, that-
numbers don't
I don't
lie.
think
It
so.
doesn't. Nobody's
I
consistent.
love their running back group. It's just like the fucking senior citizens.
You got
Frank Gore, LaShawn McCoy.
gonna
Like
say
they're so old.
Frank Gore. Frank Gore with another season.
Yeah.
He is a
Is he the
true.
Vince
he's-
Carter of the NFL?
He is.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's who I would say.
Well, he's like the Vince
no
Carter of running
Antonio
backs.
Gates is
Okay.
right.
Well, I mean Adam Vinatieri.
Yeah, but he's a
He's like
kicker.
50.
Yeah, he's a kicker.
That's true.
You have like way less wear and tear when you're a kicker. Gates has been playing for like 20 seasons. Not really, but he's been around.
Is he
forever.
still playing?
I think Gates is still
He played
playing with the
last year.
Chargers. Yes, he did.
He's not with the Chargers. I know that.
He's not.
No, because I
Wait,
was
he's
reading
with the
something about their tight
49ers.
end. Could be.
Let me see.
If that's the case, he's not going to play because Kittle's amazing.
Let me see.
All right. So football.
Football.
I know my stuff. No, I
No.
don't. No, I don't.
Oh, he's actually with. No, he is. He's still with the Chargers. You played with him last year. You threw me off.
He played with him last year. He's still with him?
Yeah, that's a follow for you because you
That's a
had me
follow
look
for
that
me.
up.
Nice.
thought it was
We're all
true.
at one so far. And I'll never get a follow for football because I don't talk.
Yeah, but let's get you more involved. What else is?
Oh,
on
I'm
the
going to
line?
learn football more. I
How
mean,
you feeling?
I'm feeling great. I need another drink, Sean.
Sean.
Paging
you-
Sean. We need to get an intercom.
Yeah.
Sean.
An intercom would be fun.
Sean.
All right.
All right, guys. I think we made it.
How long are we on?
We can wrap it up here, I guess.
50 minutes almost.
Is it really?
So before we sign off, I want everyone to just go like us on social media, Facebook, Fouled Out NBA Podcast.
Share it, like it,
Share
love
us,
it,
like us.
all that good
Make
stuff.
sure you follow us on YouTube too.
YouTube, Spotify.
Just search
We're
Fouled
everywhere.
Out. We're expanding all over the place.
We're going global.
We're going
I
global.
don't know if we're going global, but
Okay.
We're global
We're
now.
going global.
maybe we'll get there.
Let's go.
And my
Countywide
girlfriend
first.
always likes a shout out, so shout out to Kayla. She's gonna ask if I shouted her out, probably.
Oh, we're losing our video for some reason. All right,
yeah.
goodbye.